I didn't have internet for a good 2 weeks, so you best believe I wasn't playing any Hala, okay? So new season today. It's my first day of the new season. I'm gonna play Hattori. You know why I'm playing Hattori? Because people ask me to play Hattori. See, that's how you get it done. You ask in the comments and you shall receive. Well, what do I want to talk about today? Let's talk about how this skin, if you look at the top right, the health bar overlays the skin. Okay, it's a little visual bug. Let's talk about that. It's been like that for like 2 years. So, you know. There's always that. Let's talk about keyboard. Okay, people get mad about my keyboard sounds. Nothing I can do. I can make it louder if you guys want, but I don't think that's what you want. I normally never use skins or weapon skins, but I think it makes a better thumbnail, so I'm gonna start. So we get this Hattori today and tennis racket for the sword. The spear, you might have already seen it in the whatever you call it, waiting room for the game. But it's the little fire one. Kind of dropped the edge guard there, but it's whatever. I feel like I never play against Canon ever, except when I'm recording. That's what it seems like. Because in my Thatch video, oh okay. Kind of throwing away this game. In my Thatch video, I played against a Zul, and I was like, you know, I didn't think they added this character in the game. I don't really remember that, to be honest. I think that was the first time I ever saw a Zul, so kind of goes the same for this character right here. You're gonna see some videos that I recorded when I didn't have internet. I think today, if you can hear the police in the background, I live in New York, so, you know, don't dox me. Today, which is the 19th of September, there should be a video, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. It's about how to change your map backgrounds, some custom map backgrounds. You best believe it's a bad video. Friday of this week, there should be a tier list video. Monday of next week, there should be a downlight recovery guide on how to hit that with guns. A ton of people were asking after I played guns in ranked how to hit downlight recovery. So there, I made a guide for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy those. For now, I'll just be playing some. Okay, lag, a little bit of lag. But what else do you expect? My inputs actually are lagging right now. You can't see in the top right, you guys wouldn't be able to tell, but my inputs are actually lagging. So I think something might be wrong with my internet. Hopefully it doesn't die for 2 weeks again. I try to go for a little style there, because what else do you expect? But maybe I should just focus on winning the game, because, you know. That signature actually has a little hitbox when you, if you slow down the video, you know, use some YouTube technology, you can see the animation of that signature. Hattori actually goes up on the pole a little bit. Oh, I saved. Dang. And that has an upward hitbox. That hits pretty high, so you know. Looking like a kind of fast video with how these games are going. I might give you guys a third one, you know. Usually I only do 2. But I might give you guys a third. You know what, actually, after this game, I'm going to do something that I haven't seen anyone else do. And maybe that's probably just because I don't watch YouTube, but I'm going to do a replay analysis of every single one of these games. So you guys get some high-level insight into the thought process behind this madman. Oh, that was an accident. But I guess I should finish off this game first, right? Hopefully, I'm gonna bait out a ground pound, but not happening. I wanted to get some style. but it doesn't look like it's happening. I should just finish off this game instead of trying to style 24/7. I don't even know what that was. I guess they had a hard time coming back to the level. And again, these games are a little bit suspect because season just reset. My elo's gone, but I'm doing what I said I was gonna do. Replay analysis real quick. Get some extra content here. 3, 2, 1, brawl. Oh, I had to check that my recording actually started. I missed the beginning of the game, but it's okay. Basically, against Katars, when you're with sword, okay, that's an accident. I fell off the level a little bit. So against Katars and sword off stage, the thing about Katars, and I mess up here, you see I get hit, the recovery has insane priority. Insane priority. Instead of trying to interrupt it like with dare like I just did there, you should be outspacing it. Just get above it, get it with a dare or ground pound. So that was a bad play by me. It was a little bit hard to react. It was pretty fast. If you guys want to know how to pause and play, it's F5, F6, F7. Okay. My recording just stopped working, so I had to pause for a second. Okay, I had to hit the stop button, and in the meantime, I got a room invite, and I really hope that doesn't stay on screen the whole time. But if it does, you know, it's part of the video now. Okay, resume. Let's go. So basically, right now I'm talking a lot. I'm not really paying attention much to the game, except for this moment right here. So I noticed that the Lin Fei was recovering early. A lot of the time I go for this N-Sig because, again, Katar recovery at a diagonal. This N-Sig happens to hit diagonally. I just mistimed this, misspaced this a little bit. I didn't mean to slide charge that much. Doesn't end up hitting, but you see the thought process there. That would have been the kill. So there I just get a little bit cheeky, trying to see basically if I'll get challenged. And there I fake low and end up going high with the Sair. So let's see here. So I do the side light, I dip down low, I see the jump, and I counter it, okay? Lin Fei wasn't ready. And that's first strike. Getting the what do you call it? The points in tennis. That's a misinput. So I do the neutral light. I chase dodge, which means I don't get hit by this neutral light here. And then I just side light the wrong way. So that's all that is. That's a misinput. There I got a little cheeky, you know, trying to read the movement. I get punished for misspacing my Sair. That was just a whiff punish. A parry, you might say. Another input error. While I'm speaking, I have a lot of time, a lot of trouble inputting moves apparently. Here's a short little read. So they don't have a dodge. Lin Fei just used the dodge. So I side light to counter the Sair. I basically read movement, and then they have no dodge. So more than likely they're gonna try and jump out. You see that little smoke? They jumped out. I read that, got the Sair. Just reading some more movement. Here I drop the edge guard. I let them get back to the wall. Since Lin Fei is a canon character, canon Sair is a good recovering tool. More than likely they're gonna Sair to the wall. You can read that. You can interrupt it. Here I basically just choke because I'm mad. I drop the edge guard and I get hit by all. Yeah, that was really poor on my part. Lin Fei caught up all my movement, trapped it up, got the ground pound, interrupted my recovery. Not much to say about that. I just anticipated while I was spawning in. Lin Fei would jump, got the kill, got the recovery. Now this is actually an interesting situation once again. So I read the Sair. See, I spot dodge it. So basically, I'm on top of what Lin Fei is doing, and so I try and GC downlight, and it just misses. So that's a shame. And I get punished for it, which is understandable. I misspaced it a little bit, mistimed it a little bit. Okay, here that was just a readed jump in neutral. Here I'm shutting down the Sairs like I said last time, and cleaning up the edge guard, and that's a game. And it's as simple as that. Now before I start the next game, a little aside, okay? New season, of course, means glory. I'm not really a glory spender, a glory aficionado. Is that a word? Okay, moving on. As you can see, I've only bought a little bit of things with my glory, okay? So, in the comments, I want you guys to tell me what to get with Glory, and I'll use it in the next video. So if you want me to play Artemis, tell me to get some Artemis Glory. What? I can't buy. Must own Skyforge before you can what? When did they put that in the game? Okay, moving on. Next, replay, small grade haul. By the way, my replays folder loads omega quick because I pressed this button right here. Opens up your replay folder. I deleted all my old replays that I didn't want to use, that I couldn't play with. I couldn't play. I don't know about playing with a replay. That. Okay, moving on. Once again. 3, 2, 1 brawl. This is little short note here. Great haul. I get a lot of positioning there, a lot of movement, a lot of pressure by just dashing up. Basically there I just bait them, basically say, if you're bad, you'll get hit by this ground pound. They don't get hit by the ground pound, so I guess I'm the bad one in that situation. Ooh, I'm actually gonna make a whole video on this, but I'll talk about it shortly. Sword Downlight has this weird phenomenon where sometimes, depending on positioning, it hits them up, and sometimes it doesn't hit them up. So this is a situation it didn't hit them up. So instead of going for Downlight Jump Sair, which is the typical combo, you have to do Downlight Immediate Sair. Little note there. It's kind of a visual indicator. You gotta know when that happens. A lot of this game I wasn't really thinking because I was talking a lot, but I can still say what some of my brainless attacks were. So there I just try to go for a Sky Gimp. Magnifying glass doesn't show how far away you are, so you know, I wasn't able to correctly read the positioning in that situation, but I was chilling anyway. Ooh, wait, I can actually show you guys what I was talking about in the video, frame by frame. Okay, look at this. Show hitboxes. When Hattori plants her spear into the ground, there's this upward hitbox. You see this right here? Because normally you think of this move as a sideways attack, like with these kicks here. But there's actually an upward hitbox, and this is why it hits so high. This is why part of the reason why this move is so good is because of its hitbox, its speed, recovery, everything about this SIG is good. And so that's what I was trying to explain earlier in the video. If you guys catch my drift. Now just spawning in, basically weapon guarding, basically anticipating that the Val will want to get the weapon, kind of playing around it, reading the movement. Val is slow there. I should have taken that recovery, but I'm chilling. Overextension on my part. Let me go back to this situation because I feel like this is kind of a common situation that I see a lot of players get themselves into. So you get a hit, you get a nice follow-up, and you're really feeling yourself, and so you go for another follow-up. It's over at that point. You know, once I got this Sair, I couldn't get anything true. This sidelight was a bit too ambitious. I should get punished for it. I do get punished for it. That was just a weird situation off stage. So don't overextend on your combos. That's basically the TLDR of that situation. Okay, here, cheeky plays. That's not a true combo. Val could escape that by DIing. If you use the same move twice in a row in the same period of hit stun, you can change the force trajectory. I can't say that word. So the Val could have gotten out of that, but I was basically hoping they didn't so I could get it on the highlight reel, and I did. So thank you, Val, very much. Okay, what am I talking about here? Basically, from this point on, I literally stopped looking at the game, and I was not paying attention. I just wanted to talk about the end of the video. I'm like 90% sure. So some of this gameplay is kind of suspect. I believe the Val just like the Val just like SDs at the end. So I don't even know if at this point it's worth a lot. That was drop combo. I should have recovered. I think this is the end right here. Val, what are you doing? So yeah, I hope that was a little bit insightful. It went by kind of fist. It went by real fist. Kind of fast. Hopefully you guys understand some more inner workings of the game. I just realized that I said a map background switching guide will come out today. That's not true. It's coming out October 1st. Okay, so look out for that if you're interested. Friday, tier list guide. Here's a little preview. Okay, there you go. That's the preview. End of the video. Gonna do some shoutouts. Shout out Dark Heart Podium. Shout out Esports Menu. Shout out Autumn Championships. I got the avatar. Woo 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 woo. And then, okay, most importantly, never forget this one. Shout out